What's up? It's your girl, Avery Woodley. Welcome to my channel, same team where we win together or lose apart. I wanted to talk to you guys about a trend, so to speak, right? I don't know if you've heard about it or seen the hashtags, but it is soft girl summer. And to take it a step further, there is another term or another extension of it, and that is soft black girl summer. All right. If you have not heard of that, it started as a TikTok aesthetic, so to speak, right? So it was about the, I guess feminine dress, more floral prints, lace, flowy clothes, being outdoors, picnics, journaling, dancing, frolicking, or whatever, right? So it's an aesthetic, right? It's a look, soft girl summer. And then you'll see the hashtag soft black girl, right? So now we have soft black girl summer. And just to go straight into it, I'm like, okay, let me go a little bit deeper into this, right? So they're bringing up how Black women, we know, strong, hard, independent because of racism and this, and that. And I know I may sound like I'm dismissing it, but we can't put everything on race, right? We have a lot of hard Black women because maybe their mother was hard and bitter, right? And of course, we go back hundreds of years and say, well, Black women were treated this way and that way. Yes, I get it. But at some point, if those around you don't change, you have to change. We can't blame it on all of that, right? So I kind of gave an eye roll. I'm like, soft black girl summer, right? And I gave an eye roll when I first heard soft girl summer. I'm not going to put out this particular artist. She's like a female rapper, whatever. She had something that posted, it was like soft girl summer. I was like, this is a trend. This is a look. It's giving softness, right? I was like, this is some BS. Then, like I said, soft black girl summer, read a couple articles about, race and how, like I said, the way Black women are seen, right? That we're taken advantage of and that we're seen as kind of like inhuman. And, we have to be super strong and super independent. And we're not allowed to soften up, so to speak, right? And we're also not allowed to rest. I am not disagreeing with all those things, but those aren't the only reasons why Black women are hard, right? Like, when are we going to take ownership for some of this stuff? Okay. You can't keep saying, oh, well, because they did this a million years ago, that's why we're still like this, or 100 years ago, or 50 years ago, or even 2 years ago, right? We can't control all of them. And it doesn't mean that you can't speak up. That's what I'm saying, is that when we are faced with a choice, when we are faced with change and evolution and transformation, and if it's that uncomfortable, something we don't want to deal with, we can't say, oh, well, we're just like this. You're not hard necessarily because of Jim Crow and because of all these things, right? You're hard because somebody left your mama. You're hard because somebody walked on your grandma. You're hard because you had a bad experience with a Black man, right? Or a man, and now men are the root of all evil. You're hard because you were constantly raised to be a warrior, to be strong and to be independent. And now you're tired and you're wore out. And you don't want to do it all on your own, and you don't want to walk through life all on your own, and the load is too heavy, but you are scared to speak up because of how it will be viewed. You are scared to speak up because you don't want to be considered a weak woman. But now, soft black girl summer is giving. It's a vibe. It's a look, right? It looks good to like wear the flowers in our hair and to take the brand photo shoots, and we're out in fields with, frolicking, like I said, frolicking and dancing, and we're doing brunches outside where it's a season, it's temporary, it's conditional, right? So what are we going to do in the fall? What are we going to do in the winter? And I'm not saying don't do those things, but the problem is that we continue to scratch the surface, right? We're not getting to the root of the problem. It's the same thing when we go to some of these brunches and some of these dinners and events, and we're in these spaces with all these amazing women. And not only should we be leaving with knowledge to help us secure the bag or to help us take our business to the next level, but ways we can heal, ways we can change the course of the women that come behind us, ways that we can literally soften up, not in the physical sense, right? But in the mental sense, in the spiritual sense, right? It's a heart posture. How do we take soft girl summer, soft black girl summer, and make it a lifestyle, right? Truly soft black girl summer, right? It's not just an aesthetic. It's not just a mood. It's not just a vibe. It is a lifestyle. It's a way of life. Like I said, it is a heart posture. It's about being submissive. Yes, I said that. It's about being submissive, not just to the man, but to somebody else higher than yourself. It's about submitting to your old mindset, your old ways of thinking. It's about unbecoming. It's about opening up. It's about being vulnerable, right? These things are not necessarily aesthetically pleasing initially, right? Especially when you have something that's hard. You know what it's like to take something that's hard and to try to soften it like scar tissue? It hurts. It's painful. It's not the prettiest thing in the beginning. In the end, and once you tap in, it is gorgeous, right? It's amazing, but it's not, something that you're necessarily going to take pictures of, right? It is all of those things. It's about flowing. It's about finding guilt-free rest, right? It's about being confident. It's about saying no, right? Still having your healthy boundaries, but it's about receiving. It's about listening. All of those things. And why I'm giving the eye roll is because I'm tired of these, moments, right? Soft black girl summer and soft girl summer in general is really giving faux. It's giving some fake BS. It's a trend. It's cute, right? So it's like, oh, all of a sudden, soft girl summer. Enough with, the fake stuff, right? Enough with the stuff that only gets to part of the woman, of the woman. Let's get trending on things that cater to the whole woman. A lot of us women, to be honest, and a lot of us black women cannot blame our hardness on anybody else at this stage in life but ourselves. Period, point blank. So if you really want to soften up, know that it's not just a look, right? Know that it is something mental, spiritual, emotional. If you really want to experience and become a soft black girl, it's going to take accountability. Know that it is a lifestyle change, right? You have to change. You have to soften up. You have to unbecome. You have to let go. You have to forgive. You have to heal. You have to you have to open up. You have to be vulnerable. You have to tap into yourself. You have to know who you are, right? You have to become grounded. You have to realize that you can't do it on your own. Yes, you can be strong. You can be smart or whatever. When I say strong, what real strength is, right? You're not a man. You are a woman, right? And so when I used to tell women, soften up, don't be so angry, don't be so rigid, then they get angry, then they get rigid. What do you mean I need to soften up? You can look it up, right? And you can find different ways. I coach people on this. We have amazing results. Women who are truly ready to become their best selves, who are ready to become the women they were created to be. A soft black girl lifestyle, right? Completely shedding the cape, taking the pants off, realizing our power, realizing the power of the men in our lives and in the world, right? Stop blaming men. Let go of some of that hate and resentment and bitterness. Let it go, let it flow, and really soften up. But for you guys that are like, oh, soft girl summer, soft black girl summer, I can't get on that trend. I'm just not doing it. All right. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more videos. And until next time.